Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just click the link in the show description to support now.
Welcome back to the Super Chevy Brothers podcast. Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's yeah, no. Not a lot happened this week.
I got a question for you,
know.
Nico. Thought question, okay?
Oh, okay.
Let's say you have a button, okay? It's an old button thing. You have a button on the box. If you push the button on the box, you get $1 million, but somebody dies. You gonna push the button?
Do I get to choose who dies?
No, it's a random person in the world. It's not like you don't choose. It's not like a good or bad person it's just a random person in all 6 billion people. You push that button, they die, you get $1 million, and you can push that button as many times as you want, and another person dies, and you get $1 million. Are you pushing the button?
No.
Okay. Now let's change it. Okay. Let's say that same box, you push a button, somebody dies, but that person that dies is a criminal. You're gonna like a legit criminal. They did it. Okay. This is they didn't get, they absolutely, like, it's an OJ thing. Okay. We know they did it, but they got away with it.
An OJ thing is fucking
not even
nuts. All right,
not even like a criminal in prison. It's like they're doing their time. It's a criminal person. We know they did it, and they got away with it. Except you don't know what the crime is. It could be like murder, or it could be like jaywalking. No clue.
For sure.
Okay.
Are
you gonna push the button?
The answer is no again. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna press the button.
Same thing. Okay. Except it is you push the button. Okay. But the only people who can die from pushing this button are gays. They can only be gay people. You don't know which gay person.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm just saying. Would you push the button?
No, that's worse than the one before.
Interesting. Okay, that's all. That was my thought experiment today.
No, I would not press a button to kill a random person and get money, even if they were gay, even if they might have sold crack in the 80s. I'm not doing that. I don't think that's for me to decide. Even if I do get some cash out of it. So
okay, let's say the opposite.
Not really.
Let's flip it. Okay, let's say you push a button, you get $1 million. This gay person dies, or let's start with the criminal. Okay, let's say you push a button.
The gay people, bro.
So you push a button, you get $1 million. The criminal dies. If you don't push a button, the criminal's already decided beforehand. Like the next criminal that's got set up for the button. If you don't push a button, the criminal gets $1 million. You're okay. You don't die. You're fine. You just don't get $1 million. Are you pushing the button or not pushing the button?
Wait. Sorry. Explain that one more time. I don't.
If you push the button, you get $1 million. Criminal dies.
Yes.
Okay. It's not a random criminal.
Okay.
I mean, it's random in the sense that there are plenty to choose from. It's not a random criminal, but the box decides a criminal before the next person pushes a button. Okay. So you push the button, a criminal dies, you get $1 million. Or if you don't push the button, so it's like a 2-button thing. It's like a yes, kill him, give me $1 million, or no. If you push no, nothing happens. Somebody just takes the box away from you, like, okay, have a great day. And that criminal gets $1 million. Which one are you pressing?
And if I press it, they die. All right, that's
if you press it, they die. If you don't press it, they get $1 million.
I'm not pressing.
And you don't know the crime.
I don't know the crime. Yeah, if I still don't know the crime, yeah, I'm not pressing it.
Okay, now switch criminal with gays. If you press it, the gay dies.
What is going on?
If you press it, the gay dies. If you don't press it, the gay gets $1 million.
What? I'm still not pressing it.
Okay.
This doesn't change anything.
It's interesting. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna evaluate that.
What are your answers?
Means.
Do you get to since I'm putting myself on the line and revealing stuff about myself? What would you have chosen? What's the answer in Shavar's head?
Oh, you can't.
What's going on there?
You can't ask me because I've thought about this for too long. You can't ask me.
No.
I'll tell you.
Wait, because you thought about it for too long. That's why.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not. Yeah, it's not fair. Thought about it for too long. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. I like your train of thought here. You know, a lot of people wouldn't answer that way.
Oh, what do you mean?
A lot of people wouldn't answer it that way. I'm just saying. A lot of people.
I don't hate gay people, and crime is so nebulous. I mean, I know that the average American thinks that crime means you robbed somebody or you stabbed somebody or shot him or hit him with a brick or some shit.
The average American is a unconvicted criminal. All right.
The average American is a fucking.
Do you know
idiot.
how many?
So, I mean,
do you know how many CDs people born in the 90s have ripped and spread across? You are criminal.
Yeah, that's what I'm
criminals.
saying. You know, I've committed crime. I've pirated things. Like, do I die now? So like that's the thing too. You didn't say like you didn't say
listen,
convicted. You did say, "Oh, we know this person did this." Like, yeah, you did say that. But like,
before you keep going, I do have, after those like things I tweeted about Trump, I do have an FBI agent who stalks me and listens to stuff. So you might want to retract that one. But
what did you say about Trump? What did you say about Trump?
It's something about bullets and not turning heads, something like that. Don't worry about it. What I'm saying is, I've got an FBI agent. You might want to watch
Trump, how that earlobe doing? My guy?
Watch what you say about
how's his earlobe
or non-possible crimes you may have committed. Okay, listen.
We're
all criminals at the end of the day. Okay. It's like it's like the religious thing, you know, like we're all sinners, brother. It just matters, like, you just make sure you throw the stone at somebody else, right? The more sinning, the person who sins the most, you throw the stones at. Just make sure you keep doing that. That's what it says, right? That's what the book says.
Yeah, that's what the book says. Yeah, for sure.
Throw the stones at the bigger sinners. You know, I didn't know this until yesterday, and I'm kind of disappointed. But Coachella goes for 2 weekends? Oh my God! What kind of money are they rolling up in there?
Shavar, most music festivals go for 2 weekends. There's like the rare Lollapalooza that goes for 4 days instead of 2 weekends. But like Austin City Limits is 2 weekends. I think Bonnaroo is also 2 weekends. A lot of them are 2 weekends.
But
so yeah, there was a second weekend.
China?
Yeah.
Are we China?
It's always been like this. It's always been like. What are you talking about China for? What are you saying?
Because because China has a lot of people, so it would make sense to me. Like, oh, let's make it 2 weekends so that we can because you can't fit a whole billion people in it. You got to make 2 weekends, so have people go first.
We're not China. We just like to make money. And why would we pay these artists millions of hundreds of thousands of dollars? Some of them, I'm sure maybe some of them got paid $1 million, hundreds of thousands of dollars to come perform here and not milk the shit out of it.
Oh, listen, shit! We also, I did want to clarify
last night. I just want to clarify something too about the Justin Bieber performance from last week. Yeah, it was. I didn't mention this because I do this, but last week. But I want to mention this. It was highly exaggerated how long he was on YouTube. He wasn't on YouTube all night.
Yeah,
I've seen people talk about it like he was on YouTube the entire time. We were joking last time, y'all. He performed, like he did do performances. I've been seeing people literally parrot shit they heard from people online going, well, you guys went and watched Justin Bieber sit on a computer for 2 hours. That's not what happened. That's literally not what happened. So I just wanted to clarify that one.
I miss Sexy Red again. I thought Justin was gonna be tonight.
She got a new mixtape out.
He's I gotta go back and watch Last night, I mean, I watched the Strokes the first time. They're pretty. They're kind of taking the piss out of opening for Justin Bieber 2 weekends in a row, but
oh no, he make a joke last. He made a joke last week. He's like, oh, I'm missing Pink Panther for this shit. This shit sucks. Like,
yeah, he said. I mean, because Pink Panther was on at the same time again, he's like. I want to see some Justin. I just want to see if there's another YouTube section, because that would be interesting. Sabrina Carpenter, I want to see if she did the exact same thing all again, because that looked like it cost $2 million to do once.
Well, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. I if you notice, there wasn't really a lot of news about Coachella this last weekend because of exactly what you said. Basically, all the same exact shit happened. Except I think Sabrina Carpenter and Madonna showed up. Madonna came on stage and was like, let me take your soul, even though I haven't been talented in like 25 years. And then Justin Bieber did a duet with SZA. And I think he sang to Billie Eilish, because Billie Eilish is like a Justin Bieber mega fan and always talked about how like that was one of her biggest inspirations and shit. So that was a thing. But I don't even think they have any songs together besides like a remix.
I'll go back and watch the live streams. The great thing about Coachella is you can just live stream it.
Yeah, no, it's great. Shout out to Justin Bieber, man. He's making music again, and it's like not bad. Good for him. And he's. I think I've said this before. People have been saying for months, like, man, he doesn't look good. Like something must be going on with him. He's fine, bro. He just smokes weed and hangs out with black people all day, and he sometimes says he likes his wife. You know, he does his thing. You know, so shout out to him. Shout out to him. I also missed WrestleMania this weekend. I didn't even realize. Wow, I need to go back and check.
I gotta go back and watch that too. Hey, we were watching clips, and I told Kalanga, hey, these guys on stage, they're twins, except one left the life and. It got worse for him, and the other one hung around Kanye. What does that say to you? And then she looked at him. She's like, "God damn, that man looked like he about 10 years older."
Which twins we talking about?
The clips.
Oh, Clips. Yeah. I mean, they're not twins, by the way. I don't know why they're not twins. Malice and Pusha T are not twins. They are brothers. They're not twins. Shamar, I know. Sure, I know this is shocking to hear. They are not twins. Malice is older than Pusha T.
Listen to this.
Malice is older. Sure, Malice is older than Pusha T. He is literally 53 fucking years old.
Listen, hold on. Check this out.
Shamar, Malice is like a full 5 years older than him, bro.
Google. Our Pusha T.
Shamar, I googled it already.
Malice
I'm looking at
twins.
Shamar, they're not twins.
Oh fuck! My computer's turning off. What the fuck?
Wait, what? Wait, huh?
I was jamming too hard in the keyboard and my computer went off. Hold on. Oh no!
Wait, what? Is it off?
I mean, I don't see anything, but I still hear you, so I'm just gonna assume the record is still going. Let's see if the buttons work.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, that worked.
You hear that? Okay. I'm gonna assume
I can hear that. Yeah, I can hear it.
I'm gonna assume that means the show is still on.
I bet. Awesome.
Let's see.
Awesome.
What shortcut was that I hit? Story news. Bloodborne. Hey, you remember that?
Round 1. Fight.
Mm-hmm. Quite possibly greatest game of all time, Bloodborne. You know, we only get greatest games of all times nominees like once. I mean,
before you keep going, are you actually still recording? Do you know if you're still recording?
Sure as fuck hope so. I sure.
Wait, so what are you seeing? Is your screen just off
right now? Hold on, let me see. Yep, it's still off.
That was hey, I'll give you that one. That was a good transition. But what?
Hey. We only get game. Let's think back, okay? Let's think back into the backings of memory.
Are we recording or not?
I think so. Everything else seems to be fine besides the computer not responding. But I think it's recording. I mean, you hear this, right? This is the most important button.
No, not
yes,
6.
I hear it. But
so I think we're good.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so look.
All right, so yeah.
Okay, let's think back. What are the other Bloodborne games? What are the other games that are like, hey, after you play this, you're like, damn, that's one of the ones. Let's think back. You got of course Bloodborne,
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Metal Gear Solid 2. That's one of the ones. Did you ever play what's that fantasy game everyone loves that came out like 2 years ago?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like Baldur's Gate or one of
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. How is that? Is that one of them? People say it is. I didn't play.
I've never played it, so I can't say.
Let's think back.
There's also Persona 4. That's another great one.
You think that's one of best of all timers?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's
Persona
one of the
4
ones.
best of all timers.
Persona 3 if you're edgy, but yeah.
Sure. Okay, that's fine. I think 4, not
God
3.
God of War 1 or 2. I think those games are excellent.
Yeah, but for all timer, I think maybe 3. Because 3 was like 1 and 2. Yeah, God of War 3, I think, is one of like, this might be one. What else?
When I finally beat Resident Evil 4,
Resident Evil 4 for sure.
It's a
Resident
fantastic
Evil 4,
game.
The best. Game. Yeah, games of all time right there. Yeah, for sure.
Red Dead 1. Red Dead 2. I never beat Red Dead 2, so I'm not going to say that. But Red Dead 1 is also
Red Dead
incredible
Redemption
game.
1. You gotta be careful because it's not Red Dead. not.
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver is good too, but we're talking about
Red Dead
Redemption.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 1. Grand Theft Auto 4. What's the New York one? What's the New York one? Where you play as a
Grand
Russian?
Theft Auto 4.
Grand Theft Auto 4. I think 4 was
That's
like I think
story,
Grand Theft Auto 4
that's where
put
that
game.
series peaked. That's where the game peaked story wise. I think the
I
story
think
in that game is better than any of the other ones.
You had Miami, you had I don't know, San Andreas, because people reminisce about San Andreas more than I think San Andreas is a more popular game, but I think 4 did to Grand Theft Auto what Dark Souls 3 did to FromSoft. Like that's the game we make. Like Grand Theft Auto 4 was like technologically better, had a new physics engine, it looked better, and it was like, I don't know. I'm a San Andreas fan though. Let's say San Andreas 4. Okay, that's one of the games of all time. Okay, now let's think. How many of those games are getting movies?
Grand Theft Auto is getting a movie.
That is true. Grand Theft Auto is getting a movie.
Metal Gear Solid is also getting a movie.
That is absolutely true as well. Metal Gear Solid is also getting a movie.
Persona 4 was already made into an animated movie.
That is true, but that's a little different because it's Japanese, so I would suspect that anyway. Because the
thing that you're talking about is getting an animated thing. By the way,
that is true as well. It's getting an animated movie, Bloodborne, but that's not. I mean, it is Japanese in the sense that Japanese people made it, but it's not in the sense that it's not an advertisement for the game. Because when you're in Japan, here's the thing: you'll if you like anime and manga, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna go to Japan. I'm gonna sit in the books all day. I'm gonna go to the bookstore. I'm gonna be reading the book, and then I'm gonna go to the theater and watch a movie. It's all a facade, brother. Nobody buys these books. I mean, some people do, but most people sit in the store and just read them right there. Right? And why did they come in to read it? Because they were sitting on TV all day and they played like a trailer for a movie. And then the movies just to advertise the books. And the TV shows just to advertise the books. The books is where it's at, man. Everybody's reading the book. So, like, if you watching Persona movie just means go buy that game. That's probably a book, too. They probably made a book of that. Anyway, Bloodborne's getting a movie made by... critically acclaimed, popular YouTuber Jacksepticeye.
Okay, he's producing it.
That's what Made by.
I think the way that they're I know. Okay, I think the way that they're going about this is actually really stupid. So, one, if I was a Bloodborne fan, I would be smashing my head into a table. I would be calling bomb threats into the Sony offices. Don't do that. Because why? You guys can't even update the fucking game to give people 60 frames per second. Because here's the thing, right? I get it. There's frame timing. There's different things in the game that like maybe you'd have to comb through the whole game and change some stuff if you made it 60 frames per second, right? But you guys can't even be bothered to do that. You can't be bothered to let Bluepoint finish the remake because you don't want to mess up your relationship with fucking From Software, because Miyazaki said if it gets remade, he wants to be a part of it. But you can make a movie? And also, here's my thing: what fucking what movie could come from this? This game's story is so strange, and it's told out of order, and it's weird. So I don't know what I'm like. How this is supposed to like go is my thing. Like, is it just gonna be like? There's gonna be a bunch of shit that if you've never played the game, you're gonna watch it and be like, "That's weird. Why'd the moon do that? What's up with that thing in the sky? Why don't people come out of their houses? Like, is there gonna be like an exposition where a guy just explains everything that's happening? Like a lot of what works with Souls games is the context of collectibles and shit and like item descriptions. So how do you translate that to a movie produced by a YouTuber?
Well, here's the thing.
And also, why is the YouTuber the first person telling me about this? Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, he's the first person because he's paying for it. He's a producer. Well, I don't know. He's quote unquote paying for it the way producers do. Okay. Number two, Sony owns the intellectual property of Bloodborne. Okay, that's their thing. But it's pretty clear they don't want to touch the game unless FromSoft wants to touch the game. I mean, they've presented like, hey, let's have our Bluepoint boys do it, and From was like, nah, it's okay, we'll do it one day, nah. So I'm sure Sony is kind of itching to use Bloodborne. It sounds like they want to use Bloodborne. They still have it in all the trailers when they do like the Sony thing, and you know, so this is just like, okay, let's make a Bloodborne. Somebody wanted to make a Bloodborne movie. Sony's like, yeah, I guess let's do it. There you go. And you know, he'll produce it. There you go. They'll make it. I don't think it's like Sony. As far as like the updates, that's on From. They don't want to do it. I mean, and I understand that game is like 18,000 years old now.
Well, it's not that they don't want to do it. They said that they want to do it when they're ready. And they won't be ready until like 2029. So,
well, they want to do a Bloodborne 2 or Bloodborne whatever when they're ready. Not like a go back and update Bloodborne when they're ready.
Which is stupid. Thing. I don't know. In this Duskbloods thing, it's leaked that it has a lot of stuff. Like it might as well be Bloodborne 2 in some ways. Like there's stuff that is in that game that is directly related to stuff in Bloodborne. So it's not even just like, oh, it's got similar aesthetic. It's in the same universe. So I don't know, man. From Software is just fucking around. I think From Software sees what their actual most.
Though?
I don't.
Or is
know.
it just From?
I actually don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know.
is directing. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Like he doesn't want to do a sequel, but he does want to do a sequel, and he won't do it with Sony, even though. Like, here's the thing. I get it. Elden Ring took a long time. That's a massive game that took a long time, et cetera, et cetera. They're probably working on something else right now, right? And they're working on Elden Ring. What's the fucking the multiplayer game that has Elden Ring in the title?
Night Rain.
Night Rain. So I hate this because what's going to happen when this movie comes out is it's not going to be Bloodborne gets updated. It's not going to be Bloodborne remake announced or remastered or whatever. It's going to be, hey, we added like 2 bosses from Bloodborne into Night Rain. Good luck. And that'll be it. And then people will go, wow, this boss looks great in 60 frames per second. Wish we could have it in the original in the original game. And then we just will never see Bloodborne again. I feel like Bloodborne is a franchise that is being a franchise is a game, and maybe it's ensuing sequels that are being like shot in the knees by the people who make it because they don't want to make it right now because they would rather do the stuff they're working on, which is fair. But also it is funny like seeing people scream for this game that is massively popular that people are still into well over a decade after it came out and just doing nothing about it. Like just doing absolutely nothing about it. And Sony 2-3 years ago used it in promo for something during one of their conferences. They used a Bloodborne clip. Like, what's up with this? Why are we using this thing that we're never gonna bring it back? Like,
I mean,
we're about to be on the
IP.
PS6. We're about to be on. About to be on PS6 in a couple years.
No,
when
we are
niggas still
not.
bringing up Ratchet. when niggas bringing up Ratchet and Clank 2 when the PS4 was out. No.
Okay,
Like
well,
what?
here's the
Why
thing.
are we bringing up old shit when you're not going to touch it again?
Listen, you have an IP and you can do nothing with it except TV shows and movies. So I think it's fine. I agree. I don't understand how the I don't know what they're gonna do with the story. Dark Souls games are very like literally contextual. Like you have to. It's one thing to like say, you know, in the sewers, the pigs, they were eating the little girls or something like that. But it's another thing to like meet a you know, somebody in a window and talk to him and tell him to go outside and go in the sewers and you see a big fat pig and then you rip its anus out and in your hands you see a ribbon that was on. Like, it's a completely different thing. I get it. It can be done. My thing is, because I look at Jacksepticeye. He's a rich guy. Okay, he's white, and he's from one of those lands across the sea, right? And when I see a guy with those things, let's count them up again. Rich, white, from across the sea. And he's making an animated movie. You know the first thing I think? Oh, this is going to be some anime bullshit. Because rich white guys, particularly from across the seas, love anime bullshit.
Rich,
I
British
really
white
don't
guys love... What else has Jacksepticeye produced? What does this guy do? Like he produced the Markiplier movie.
I didn't watch that, but
I don't care. Like I don't care.
Hey. I'm not pooping on the septic eye guy. He probably already has it in there. I mean, the septic eye. But the point is, I'm thinking, okay, animated Bloodborne movie. It's probably gonna be anime baloney.
Man, this guy ain't done shit, bro. He was in Iron Lung as a character who played himself. Apparently, the character's name is Jack, and I think he was also a producer on it. I think Free Guy he was also a producer on or something. Why is Free Guy here? What's here? Oh no, he's in Free Guy as himself, right? So
yes,
once again, this guy is in a bunch of things as himself. And this is probably, and he also was in Dispatch. He was a character. He played a character in Dispatch as well.
Yes, he was.
That's true. And that's really fucking it. He's literally just a YouTuber who reviews.
He's a rich YouTuber
who plays video games.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but like my thing is like, is that where we're at now though? Is like we're gonna start making things that are, you know, based in an art form that is movies or animation, right? But now we're not even going to get people who actually do either one of those things. We're just going to get niggas that like video games to do it. You might as well get me in that bitch. You might as well say Persona 3 animated movie produced by Cheval Price. What the fuck I know about animation or making video games? Nothing. I like him though. He got the same talents I got with the shit. What the fuck is he going to add? That me and the other 1 million people. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. He's got money. That's all. That's the only thing. Like, I don't know why anybody would be excited about him being involved in it. To me, him being involved in it is a net zero. It's not even a negative. It's just okay.
Yeah,
great. They got a guy who likes the games to be in it. I think
that's the only positive is that he does like the games. So at least when it's trash, he'll know it before you know.
See, bro. Here's the thing. We have two different options with these video game media, right? We got God of War type beat where the guy making it is like, I'm too fucking retarded to play a video game. I don't even know how to press buttons. I couldn't make it through the intro section because I'm fucking brain dead. But I'm also a good filmmaker and I know how to work in that medium versus I don't know how to work in this medium at all. I sit behind the screen and go, duh, that looks good. But I've also put 100 hours into Bloodborne. Like, why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't we have somebody who's both? For instance, the new Resident Evil movie that's going to come out that's made by the guy who made Weapons, he's actually played the fucking games.
He's also I do YouTuber, like that what he's do.
No, but he's a YouTuber who's done shit. That'd be different. I wouldn't be talking about Jacksepticeye if the man had a couple movies under his belt, like the guy who made Weapons, right? Like if he didn't have shit under his belt to show me, you actually know what you're doing, right?
Well, what I'm saying is
Jacksepticeye doesn't have that. The guy who's making the Resident Evil movie, Zach Kreger, I just remembered his name as I was talking. we know he can do it. And he's also played the games, and he's making an original story, and I trust him to make an original story because he's played the games and he gets at least the vibe of what's going on. I don't trust the guy who has not actually made anything except the YouTube videos on his YouTube shit and maybe the skits he might do in between gameplay of him staring into a camera while he plays video games. Like, it's two different things. Two very different things.
All right. I get that. But at one point, the guy who made weapons was also just a YouTube guy who made skits. I mean, at some point...
Yeah, and they didn't throw him on the Bloodborne, motherfucker.
Yeah, but at some point, you got to do something. And, okay, let's say it wasn't Jacksepticeye, okay? Let's say it was just random nobody you never fucking heard of, because that's what most movies are, especially anime ones.
Oh, wait.
Random people you never heard of. Would you be like, oh, this might be good? No, you still be like, this is probably going to be some anime bullshit.
No, so I mean, and also, pause real quick. Yeah, guy who made Barbarian and Weapons is not just a YouTuber. He had a whole fucking television show for like 4 years. That's a completely different sphere of everything, okay? The guy has been on sets. He knows how to make movies. He knows how to direct. He knows how to do all these things. Jacksepticeye does not know how to do any of those things unless he has watched somebody else do it.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Like you're saying, give the guy a chance, but...
You have to.
Why does he have to start with Bloodborne? Why does he have to start with Bloodborne? Is that what he has to start with Bloodborne? That's what he
likes. I mean, I get what you're saying.
I don't care,
but that's what he likes, and that's the thing. Maybe he is the he'll be one of the greatest producers of our generation. Okay, but what I'm saying,
you couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Look, I am not. Listen to this, okay.
You know what this? No, I'm gonna go to his YouTube channel right now. You know what this nigga does, right? Zach Kreger, at least when he was doing stuff on YouTube, he was making skits. He was acting things out. Jacksepticeye stares into a camera and talks about video games. That's not the same thing.
But also, he's not directing it. He's producing it. There's a difference. There is a difference.
Get that nigga out of here, bro.
And you don't know this either. He might be one of like 3 or 4 producers. You know, he might just be like one of those guys that he might have found out about the project and said, yeah, you know what? I'll throw my Jacksepticeye money on top of this. I don't know which accent to do because I can't remember if he's Irish or Scottish or English. He's one of those. He's one of those 3.
Yo, I'm sorry. Like, how much? Listen, it would have been better if they got the dude who just... What's the YouTuber who just reads item descriptions and he does all the Dark Souls lore videos? They might as well have got him and do the shit.
He might be doing it. You don't know. He might be like, you mean Vati?
Vati Vidya has more clout to do this shit to me than fucking Jacksepticeye.
Okay, all right,
I'm looking at your shit. You making the same YouTube videos niggas been making the last 10 years. The only reason you're able to do it is because you're rich now and you have a fan base. If a random nigga was doing what you was doing right now, nobody would care. But you built the clout. That's the only reason. Now you know who's producing the new movies? Clout demons are producing these movies now. We're not actually getting people who actually know what they're doing. We're getting, hey, you got a lot of followers and we see that you like this game. Let's get you in the background of this. Nigga, what?
Okay. All right, listen. I'm going to give the guy a chance to make his anime bullshit. Okay.
This is gonna be ass, bro.
It might be, ass. But I'm not going to disparage it just because of who the guy is. Okay. It's, like, hey, Bowl got to make like 20 video games. Nobody stopped him, okay? And he's passionate about it. And I'm pretty sure one of them is at least decent, okay? Like,
yeah, for sure.
At least in this age, in the Lord of Trump, the Pope, 2026, okay? At least we choose people who like the games to make them instead of people who just like that the main character has boobs, okay? Let's just accept it for what it is. And let's move on to the more important news.
Fight!
Metroid 2020. I forgot what's the title of this one? 2023? They should call it 2026.
2039.
We're about there. We're about there.
Yeah, I don't know. They're getting. They're kind of freaking me out how they're not going like much further in the future. They're going. Yeah, bro, it's Metro 2039. That's only 13 years away. They're giving us a preview into how shit's gonna go.
They're like, hey guys, somebody walked in the boardroom of the Metro's office, and they're like, hey guys, Look, we didn't expect this 10 years ago, but we might be right. Let's just
Yeah, fuck it.
let's make a
Because they had 2033 before, right? That's only like 7 years away.
This is 2033.
Yeah, 7 years away. This is 2039. No, 2033 already came out.
2039. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this one seems to be more of like a direct sequel to some of the. I mean, they're all sequels to each other, right? But I don't know. It seems to be more of the same, right? Like it seems to be open world. Very.
I mean, it's clearly
depressing.
propaganda. It's like, look, guys. I mean, if you let Russia kill us, this is what happens. Don't let it happen. I mean, it's Ukraine propaganda, 100%. Come on, guys. Come on, stop falling for it. Stop falling for the propaganda.
Right.
Don't buy
so
this.
What this really told me is I need to go actually play these games because I think we own all of them because I've either gotten them for free in some places.
We own them all.
Or we bought them a long time ago, but like I know for a fact we have the first two. We have Metro Redux, and we have Metro and Metro 2033, like the first two. We also have Exodus. I have Exodus on PC for some reason. I have no idea why I have it, but I don't know. I want to go back and play these because these games do look sick. Like they look like fun games.
They are fun games.
Oh shit!
I
have the last 3 games on PC. Why do I didn't even know I own these. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm some shit. Yeah, the trailer looks cool. You go watch the trailer if you haven't seen it. The trailer is basically soldier in Ukraine, Russia, wherever it is, and he's tripping, man. He's tripping hard. And then he goes in the metros, man. Those metros look scary, brother.
Oh shit! If you are interested in playing these games, by the way, the entire series is on sale on Steam right now. Like for all of them for less than like $3 or $4 until April 23rd. So if you're listening to this and it's not April 23rd yet, go buy those on Steam. They're really cheap. And the remake versions too, not just the original ones. I have the original ones. I don't want that shit. I want the remakes. But I don't know. I think
PlayStation too.
Yeah, probably. I think they're probably on sale and everything because they announced the new game. Yeah, we own. I'm pretty sure we own all of them. I just haven't touched them. But they're very dark. I remember they're very dark and they're very survival horror-y. So yeah, it's a good thing to dig into. But they announced that, so good for them. They're still cooking. I did think it was funny because they said they were going to announce it. Everybody said they made a post about the announcement of the announcement, and then nobody actually talked about when they announced the actual fucking game. So I thought that was pretty funny. But they're still doing these Metro games though, because I didn't realize Exodus came out that long ago. I totally thought that game came out like a year ago, and it definitely came out like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty old. It definitely came out before the war, so I think it took him a while.
The war's new, right? He said it'd be ready. He said it'd be over in like 4 weeks, and it's only been.
No, I mean the Ukraine war, because the developer's Ukrainian. They're Ukrainians.
Oh,
so. Yeah,
no, I think it came out during the war, dude.
Did it come out during the war? Alexa!
I think so.
Alexa!
Oh, Jesus.
When did the Ukraine war start? Alexa! Oh, well, shit. She talking about that real war. She's like, February 2014, baby. She's like, Crimea. I mean, I guess I was talking about like the newer half, but I guess whatever, man. Yeah, I'll get that game. I get that game for real.
Yeah, I can get the Redux and Last Light for $4.59. Just get those two. I guess the original Metro isn't on here because I know that is the first one just called Metro.
Metro.
I don't even know Metro. No, I don't know because their website is like a story so far. There's Metro. Okay, Metro 2023 is the first one. Got it. And then there's Metro Last Light. Okay, so this is the 4th game in the series then. There's only been 3 up to this point. All the remakes got me confused. That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
If you have Metro Redux or Redo, then you have them. So.
Yeah, it's because they put them both together. The Metro Redux is the first 2 put together, and you can buy them separately too. Right now, if you go on
because it should be Redo. Everyone's just messing up.
I'm American. I say Redux, but on Steam, it's like $6 or it's like
We
Yeah, it's
already
like
own it,
$6
though, don't
for
we?
all of them. So, no, on
for
PlayStation
all
we do.
of
I'm just
them.
saying for people who want to get it on PC, if you want to get all of them together, it's like $6 today to just get the entire fucking thing. So, I recommend doing that if you care enough. But yeah, more video games coming. Good for them. Did we even talk about what we played this week? That's crazy.
We gotta get that on PlayStation, brother. That's Metro Exodus is $4 on the PlayStation.
We definitely own that already. That was a PS Plus game or something. Really? Okay. All right. Fair.
Ooh, the Metro Saga bundle, $6, but we got the other two. That's what it is. It's $6 on PlayStation 2. So there you go.
Okay, yeah. So if you're interested in this series at all, this is probably the best time to buy everything. Because if not, I mean, off sale they're like $15 or $20 each, but this is like way cheaper. So just do that. Just
and they are fun
why
games.
Give money?
I played like 6 hours of the first one. They're fun. Like they're kind of scary, a little scary. They're kind
because you're fighting like mutants and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're mostly trying to survive. I mean, you fight, but you try to survive. All right. I'm gonna let you do number 3.
Okay.
What is it? 3. That's a magic number.
We have number 3.
Okay, so this is the fun quick one. Soul Frame, which is Game Informer's this is like the Game Informer issue for this month is for Soul Frame. They even gave out codes so people could try out the game early, et cetera, et cetera. But they and Soul Frame is a fantasy action game where you do indeed wield a sword. From the makers of Warframe, and I think they announced it last year, right?
I think it was maybe it was last year, but I saw people playing this year. They gave people like demos and access for a while.
It's basically a sister game to Warframe. And if you don't know Warframe's like this massive like online only multiplayer game where you shoot shit. It's very futuristic. You have your own ship, et cetera, et cetera. It's free to play. Soul Frame will also be free to play once it's out, or I guess people are already playing it, like Shavar said. But it's more of like an action RPG, less guns, more swords and spells and stuff. They announced it last year, and it seems to be like pretty. People seem to like it quite a bit. Because it's been out, right? But I think the 1.0.
Well, no, it's right now. It's only out for special people.
Yeah. It was early access. Now I think 1.0 is about to come out soon. So, but it plays similar to Warframe. It's a third person perspective. You have bows and arrows instead of guns. You have swords. You have magic, shields, all this stuff, and it's still multiplayer, still online. They were talking to the CEO of the company that owns both those games, and he was like, "Yeah, I actually fucking hate that we called it Soul Frame. It shouldn't have had Soul in the name because everybody now associates it with Souls-like games." Now, listener, pause, and I want to ask you: when I said Soul Frame, did you imagine that this game played like a Souls game?
When I first heard it, I kind of did.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's basically if you put Soul in the name of anything, at this point you're fucked. I don't, and at this point it's either because you're trying to ride that clout, machine or whatever that game has. Or you are, just unfortunate and you didn't know how else to describe your game. So yeah, he kind of admitted, he was like, "Yeah, I kind of wish we didn't do that. It doesn't really. It was an idiot decision."
CEO. Isn't that your job to be like, hey, I'm gonna make the chief executive decision not to do that, guys?
No. But then he did the CEO thing where he's like, "Listen, we're fucking idiots, but," and then he says, "Quote, yeah, it's stupid. We invented that criticism, absolutely. But the soul is supposed to be. We invited that criticism, absolutely. But the soul is supposed to be more about the literal soul of these characters in the world." And I mean, he's right though, because when this game came out, a lot of people did see, Soul Frame, so now the Warframe guys are making the Souls like. And some of the aesthetic of the game kind of looks very Elden Ring-ish, right? It's kind of
no. I would say they're both fantasy. Elden Ring is fantasy. Dark Souls is a little kind of grim fantasy, but it's still
yeah, that's true. Dark Souls is more of its own thing.
It's still fantasy.
I feel like that's the
swords and claymores and fucking.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, is anything fantasy now. I mean, Elden Ring is just, if you Google the word fantasy, that's what Elden Ring looks like, except for some of the freaky shit, right? So that is true. But yeah, and the boobs, absolutely. But yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate. But I also was like, what other games have soul in the name that were trying to do that or just kind of got fucked, because I feel like there are plenty of games that were trying to do that, right? Like I know that, like, okay, like I'm looking through my library. I looked in my library for Steam and said, okay, Soul, and then we have Titan Souls, which if you've played that game, it's an indie game that came out in like the early 2010s. Definitely Soul-like type of game. There's also Soul Blight. Very unknown game. It looks like a Soul-like to me. I'm not going to look into it much further than that. Soul Reaver, that doesn't count. What is that doing in my library? Eldest Souls.
Okay,
that is also another.
We have to go through a list of all the Souls games. They're like a ton.
I'm just saying, this is. I think it's kind of funny for them to do that when they know that this is like a thing. Like people put Souls in the title when they're trying to either evoke that, or if they're trying to like take the piss out of like, yeah, we know this is basically a Souls game, but we're just gonna dive right into it, right? I don't know. I think this is kind of silly. So anyway, Soul Frame out. Damn, when the fuck is this game supposed to be out? Game Informer, what you doing?
I don't think there's like a release date yet. I know,
yeah,
like right now,
early
there's
access. Yeah, okay.
There's like an early access, but it's not like Steam early access where it's like bullshit. Where like, oh, we're gonna put a game out, but it's got a ton of bugs, and we just want to make money while we do it. It's like an actual early access. It's only people who are invited and have a code to go in and play it, so they can get stuff from it. So
wow. Yeah. So is this the first time Game Informer has done a story on a game that, like, I mean, they always talk about games that are about to come out. That is like kind of their thing. But like this game literally does not have a release date and it's playable. That's really weird. I don't know. I feel like that's.
Well, I mean, there's just a preview, right? That's what it is. It's just a preview of the game.
Yeah, it's just a preview, and they preview plenty. They preview plenty of games that never came out. So, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. We'll see. All right. So, I mean, did you
did you play anything this week?
Did you see that? Did I play something? I did play Tsushima a bit. Yote. The Legends mode. Now raids have quick play, so you can join and have people quit on you halfway through.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to actually play the game so I can have at least one person to go in there with, because otherwise, here's the thing. Like when you play with random people, it is great. I love playing with random people. I give people a chance to bask in my glow. That's fine. But a lot of them, the thing with random people is, on average, they are average people. And they play very averagely. And they think in average ways. I was playing a game. I was playing yesterday. I was playing, and there's a survival mode. In survival mode, you're on a map. And that map has 3 sections. And each of those 3 sections has like a circle in it. And you got to go to the sections and you have to protect those sections from the enemy forces coming in and taking it over. If they sit in the circle for too long with no interference and no one else in the circle, then they will take over that circle. They will get a new superpower and then they will go after the other circles. Okay? It's a very simple defense game. Okay? For some reason, you have 4 players, 3 circles. So in your head, you should be thinking also, every round, every wave, 1 circle gets attacked. And then a few seconds later, the next circle gets attacked. And that's how all the waves go until there are 12 waves. That's how all the waves go until wave maybe 8. Where at some point you'll have 1 wave going after 1 circle and then 2 waves going after 2 other circles, right? You would think, okay, how about we not all sit at 1 circle? How about we spread out and cover the 2 circles? Because there's only 2 circles that they go after at once, as long as you're like not just letting them go. But no, these people, they just all fucking huddle. And you can tell when people are like on mics playing together and stuff, because they're more dumb. They're more dumb. So yeah, I don't know about playing raids with random people, because those take like an hour. They take like an hour to do, and if you if somebody quits, the whole thing is over. So we'll see. And I played a little a little bit of that. What's that Souls game I'm playing right? Lords of the Fallen. It's good. It's fun. I'm still going through it. I think I'm about halfway, I think, through the game. I found out I kind of locked myself into one particular ending, so I'll just finish that and then go back and do the other ones. But yeah, it's good. It's fun. You feel powerful. You get powerful. You pick up stuff.
This is Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, it's a good game. Good game.
Sorry,
I'm
name
excited
of the game
for the
again?
second one. What?
Hello. It's the name of the game again. It's Lords of the Fallen, right?
Yes.
You said it once. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. You beat that fast, man. Shit.
Didn't beat it.
Well, you're close to beating it. It sounds like you're talking about you locked into an ending and shit.
Yeah, it's really easy to lock it. You lock yourself into an ending in the first couple hours, actually.
Okay.
You can lock yourself
That's
into
good.
a lot of shit actually pretty early in the game. It's very Souls-like in that it's very cryptic on the like what to do with people's quests. Like there's one guy who's from the first game, okay? And all you gotta do is talk to him and his quest moves on. But if you don't talk to him, which you might miss him because at one point he's in an area you walk right by, but he's only there if you're in the Umbral world. Yeah. So if you miss him there, then you're fucked. Done. Over. There's another guy you run into.
Okay.
It's kind of like a joke quest. Not a joke quest, but in every Souls game, you run into other people doing the same thing you're doing. Like there are other, what are they called in Dark Souls 3? The guys who rise from the dead to go put the lords back in their coffins. What are they called?
Ashen.
The Ashen ones.
Yeah.
So you run into other people like that, and one guy you run into, you're like, okay, great. And then I didn't see him for a while, so I looked up, like, where is he? He's like, oh, if you open this door 6 hours before you see him, then he's gone. Like, okay, that's it. That quest is done. There's another lady that is like, she's a schizophrenic or something, and I got no clue what she wants me to do. There's another woman who wants me to pay her to fight with me, but I'm pretty sure I already did the bosses she usually comes in through. So yeah, I have to go back and do all the quests. I've messed most of those up, but outside of that, game's pretty fun.
Good. That's good. I need to get to that one. I
need to
looked at
finish
the
it
other day.
before
It
2
looks
comes
really
out,
fun.
and then I need to do.
When does 2 come out?
This year at some point. Hey Alexa.
Yeah. Okay.
Fallen
And I also did.
2.
I also did look up what you were talking about with the how this one isn't a sequel. It isn't a remake of the first one. It's a direct sequel.
It is a sequel,
And I'm
yeah.
just like, and it's kind of cool because I saw how it is a sequel because the first game doesn't even look exactly the same. But
No, they look completely
like this
different.
one is a result of what happened at the end of the first one. It's like some near shit. But yeah, it looks cool. I do want to go and play that. I'll probably try to pick that one up. I'm still working on Yote. It gets better and better the more I play it. I got got the Yari, I got the Yari Master and all that stuff. About to go take down another one of the big fellas. I did play more. Damn, what's the name of that? Absalom. Yeah, I need to get Shavar on that too. Absalom, great game, roguelike, side scroller, etc. Long game, much longer than I thought it was. It's got a lot in it. Not even like long per se, just like there's plenty of reasons to keep playing that game. It's not like me and Shavar played this Double Dragon roguelike a couple years ago, like co-op game, like side scroller as well. In that game, you kind of beat it a lot. Your point is to beat it more and more and to like get more stuff. But like, I personally felt like there weren't enough levels in it. Absalom has like a ton of levels, which kind of fixes the problem I have with that other game. So, really good stuff. As far as Switch stuff, played some more Stardew Valley this week. It's going great game. I also discovered I was in line yesterday for Record Store Day. Me and my lovely wife woke up with me at 3 something in the morning to go sit in line for 5 hours. And I ended up getting, Big Sean album, a Jhené Aiko album. I got some singles. I got the Pink Panther S single. I got a Charlie XCX single, blah, 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 whatever. While I'm waiting, I open up the App Store and I'm like, I need to play something new. My wife's using the Switch right now to play Stardew Valley. I'm going to let her do that. I'm not going to take her shit away, right? So I say, okay, what can I play? Turns out there's an Apple Arcade version of Stardew Valley. You know how dangerous that is? Do you know how dangerous that is? Do you understand the implications that are being had here? Touchscreen.
I tend to stay away
Valley.
from drugs,
It's the full game too. It's not like we made a mobile version and it's shot in the legs. No, Shavar, it's the entire fucking game with all the updates and everything. And it's also touchscreen, so I don't have to move my fingers as much. I just get to poke around on the screen and shit. I got like 5 or 6 days in. Oh man, that's some good shit, man. But also very dangerous, super dangerous. It's also $5 if you don't have Apple Arcade, which also seems irresponsible to me because, like I said, it's the whole fucking game. So that's great. Also been playing a lot more Slay the Spire 2. Because I can play that on my phone as well because I use the Steam Link app to do it, and that's been working out pretty nice. It works perfectly actually on mobile, but yeah, that game's good too. I like a lot of the changes they made to the first game. Like, in between levels, you get more bonuses. There's a lot more funny stuff that happens with the question marks and a lot less likely to just get another battle like you could in the first game. The new characters work really well. The new items work well. It recently got review bombed, which happens all the time when games are in early access because a bunch of I think literally Chinese players review bombed the game after it got updated because they didn't like how much it changed. Which I think is really funny because the game's in early access. Like, it's going to change a lot more. Up until like a week or two ago, most of the artwork in the game was like concept art. Like it was like filler art, or it was like a drawing that looked like a 5-year-old made it, right? Like it's hilarious. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. I think Hades as well. I also beat Typhon again, so I know I can beat him again. So I have to beat him 2 or 3 more times. Then I get the regular ending, and then I can do the prologue stuff and get the true ending. So almost done with Hades too. I do want to beat a game soon because I really want to buy Pragmata, even though that game's not even $70. It's like a $50 game, I think, or like $60 game. So it's not even a full price game. And I wanted to get it. Reviews came out. It's just as good as I remember, as I thought it was when I played the demo. Apparently the whole game is really good. So I'm looking forward to playing that. And I'm not participating in any other discourse that game has to offer because people online are fucking freaks. But the game looks solid. So I'm looking forward to playing that. Yeah, and Stardew, once again, remember what I said. Stardew Valley is free if you have Apple Arcade. It's free. And if you have an Apple TV and Apple Arcade, remember, you can do what I did, which you can do with a lot of games, and you can just take a Switch controller or a PlayStation 4 controller, PlayStation 5 controller, and attach it to and hook it up to your Apple TV via Bluetooth. Boom, you got a fucking game console. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Sure. And also that did, yeah. Also, I didn't know Apple Arcade had it like that, bro. Apple Arcade got the joints. They got the what's it called? The Power Wash Simulator too. They got like full games on there, brother. Like they got it like that.
I know. I'm completely aware of what's on Apple Arcade. Okay, I'm in there all the time. Okay. I'm glad you finally opened it up to look and see. Okay. Look, guys. It is April 19th. Okay. That is the end of our show,
baby. Oh, okay. That's okay.
What are you doing tomorrow? Remember my FBI agent listens to the show. What are you doing tomorrow? On 420.
I'm working. Going to work.
Yeah, see? That's what I thought. Have a donut. Guys, talk to you later. Oh, what happened? What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
I don't know, man. We'll talk later, guys. This has been the Super Chevy Brothers podcast. Bye.
If you guys ever hear this one. Bye.
I'm sure it recorded. I'm pretty sure it recorded.
Okay.
And if it didn't, we'll just do it again. You remember exactly what you said.